Okay, so I got my hands on the Sony XM5s right here. As you can see in all their shiny, glossy glory. I wanted the white ones, couldn't get the white ones in stock, and I just pulled the trigger because I wanted to drop a video for you. Now, this isn't a full review. This isn't my initial review either. This is just a 24-hour first impressions review because I have a couple concerns about the XM5s. Now, I didn't fake that. That actually happened. But that's kind of the issue that I have. These headphones are, if you can see that finish, are extremely glossy. They're super glossy. And some of the reviewers were saying that they were kind of hard to pull out. It looks great in product photos. And don't get me wrong, I'm not shitting on the Sony headphones. I just got them. I still have the XM5s. Here they are. And compared to the XM5s, they are smaller, lighter, nicer. They have wireless charging. They are a nice upgrade, 100% to the XM4s. They're a nice upgrade to the XM4s. But the XM4s, Sony had it right. Sony had it right with the XM4s because the XM4s have a matte finish around the edge. That means that they don't look super cool in the product photos potentially, but in real life usage, it matters. So I'm just gonna show you the XM4s and the XM5 side by side before you pull the trigger on the XM5s and maybe make a mistake. That being said, the XM4s, these XM4s right here, this is the last week to get these. Now I'm doing a raffle, and if you want to enter the raffle for these XM4s, they're barely used. I got them brand new. I didn't know the XM5s were coming out, so I kind of just have them sitting. I've tested them. They're great. You can win these. All you have to do is like, comment, subscribe, click the link in the description, and buy a raffle ticket. That's it. Super simple, just like any other raffle. It's $5 a ticket, and I don't care where you live in the world, I will ship you these XM4s. This is the last week to do it. So right now it's August 4th. So this time next week, raffle's over. I will announce it. I'll put a photo. I'll do a auto-generated random selector, and that person will get these XM4s right here. But let's talk about the XM5. So I'm going to pull out one of the buds right here. Now, there's different buds that are glossy, like AirPods are glossy. And they're not the hardest thing to pull out. But this one, you really have to grip them. As you can see, right, very glossy and very small. You can even say maybe like too small. So yeah, that's the left side. That's the left side, the XM5, and I'm gonna pull out the XM4 right here. I'm gonna hold them, both of them, in the frame. So that's what they look like side by side. They both have that little copper accent design language that I think is great. Honestly, it looks really cool. But the XM4 is kind of better. The XM4 also has the vent right there. And if I didn't have such small ears and these didn't hurt me, I just wanted a little bit smaller version of this. They're not like side by side. The girth is pretty much the same and it fits in your ear comfortably. Maybe I'll show you guys like an ear test. But the matte finish makes a huge difference. They should have made the whole front side matte finish on the XM5s. They should not have made them glossy. That's my biggest gripe right now. And I've only done 24 hours with these. I've tested them for about 24 hours. I had them in my ears. I listened to music. I did a little editing. So this is not my full review. I will give you my full review with my subway test, with my running test, and my multi-point test. Let's just pop this in my ear. Also, putting them in your ear is still not enjoyable. Like you still gotta kind of shove them in there. And even when they're in there, like it's not a quick, see, I just went to pull them out and they just slipped. They're not the easiest things to put in your ear. Like I'm like shoving them in my ear. And this one I got to adjust it. Okay, so they're in my ear. The noise canceling obviously is great. The little extra seal that I have with those silicone tips versus the foam. I don't do the foam tips. Okay, that's the transparency mode. And that's what they look like in my ear. I'm going to try to... Yeah, so that's my ear right there with the headphones. And they fit nice. They're very flush. I even was in bed listening to music just so I can get more time with them. And I try to see if I can like side sleep with them. You can't side sleep with them. They sit in your ear, but they're just a little bit too big to do so. So if you're a side sleeper, forget about that. The case is nice though. Again, this is just a 24-hour impression. The case is nice, very small, very light. Wireless charging, which I love because you know when I go to my girlfriend's house, I just plop them on the wireless charger and that's it. When it's time to go run, I just grab them and we're out. So the headphones, that one big flaw, it's got to be the glossiness. Even right now, like I'm going to pull the left side out of my ear and pinching this is not the easiest thing in the world. So yeah, I think they kind of made these a little too small. That's my big gripe. They made them a little too small. They're still hard to put in your ears, and they're too glossy. They should have just done a matte finish. That being said, stay tuned, like readjusting them. Stay tuned because I'm going to do a full review and an unboxing video comparing it to all the other popular buds like AirPods and some other competitors like the Tozos, which I think is a better alternative if you just want like some nice buds with wireless charging, really good ANC. I'm not going to show you those. You can watch the other video for that. And to the raffle. This is the last week to the raffle. I feel like I've said it a million times. I've pushed it back so you guys have an opportunity to enter, but you can win these XM4s right here. They're pretty much brand new. I don't care where in the world you live. I will get these to you. Just like, comment, subscribe, and buy a raffle ticket for $5. You probably spend $5 on coffee anyway. At least with this $5, you have a chance to win something. And yeah, don't spend your money on the XM5s just yet. The XM4 still might be a better purchase, but stay tuned for my full review so I can let you know. Also, while you guys are here, when I took the headphones out of the box, I just remember this. I want to put this in the video. The headphones gave me a little bit of issues. I had to update the software before these problems got fixed, but the right earphone, the aware mode, did not work. Like, it would not let me activate it on both. It was just on one side. It was kind of weird. And then the batteries percentage was a little off. I'm not sure how permanent that is. Hopefully it's not permanent at all because obviously we don't want battery drain issues on the XM5s like we did the XM4s. But just, again, part of that 24-hour testing period that I did. Keep liking, subscribing, commenting. So I'm encouraged to do more videos. So that way I can afford to do more videos because the more I get monetized and support, and you know the YouTube game. And I'll meet you at 10K. That's the goal.